Hello and welcome. My name is Calliope and you are here at the Kylum Wellness Retreat. How are you doing today? Okay. Alright, so feeling a little stressed, a little frazzled. Came here to get away for a little bit. Okay, we can certainly work with that, and I hope by the time you leave our little clinic, you feel even just the littlest bit better, okay? So, let's see what we've got going on today. Very exciting. So, you wanted to do a piezoelectripuncture treatment today, is that correct? That's excellent. Something a little new to the Kylum Wellness Retreat here, but very exciting nonetheless. So the treatment itself has been around for a little bit of time. I know that in 2009 there were some pretty big strides, and within the last few years there's been a bit more study going on. I know that this clinic heard about it from Dr. J.B. Green at Green's Academy of Spirituality and Metaphysics. So it's been studied and tested quite a bit by that particular academy, and just recently it has been cleared for use in the alternative medicine community. So I'm really excited to share that with you. So piezoelectripuncture is like acupuncture, but without any needles. So in acupuncture, you insert very, very small, very tiny needles at different points in the face, the ears, different parts of the body, just depending on what you want to do, what you're tackling. And this works very similarly, except we're not going to use any of those needles at all. So, and the good thing is that piezoelectripuncture works just as well, if not even maybe a bit better than regular acupuncture does as well, which is really exciting that we don't have to use needles. So the way that it works is we're going to be using a crystal, which I'll choose after evaluating and figuring out what's going on in your energy field. And we'll use a reflex hammer to tap on that crystal on different parts of your body. So the reason we do that is with each little strike of that hammer on that crystal, there is a small spike of energy that is released upon impact from the crystal, which will go into your energy field. So we don't have to use any penetrative substances. All we need is a reflex hammer and a crystal that works best with you, okay? So does that sound like a good idea? Do you want to continue with that? Excellent. Wonderful. So let me go ahead and sanitize my hands real quick, and then we'll start evaluating your aura, okay? Okay. Here we are. So aura and energy field are going to be interchangeable in this particular application. However, primarily I'll use the term energy field. So the way that I like to evaluate your energy field is using my hands, and I may employ a little bit of light as well. Some people prefer the use of what's somewhat like a contrast solution that can be sprayed on your energy field, but I personally like to use a little bit of light. I find that easier for me, okay? So for the evaluation of your energy field, I won't be touching you at all, but for the treatment itself, I will need to be touching you. Is that okay with you? I have your permission to do that? Excellent. Thank you so much. So I'm just going to start. Roll up my sleeves a little bit. It's touch humid in the clinic today. And I'm just going to lightly feather my fingers over the field. Just want to feel the boundaries primarily. Some parts can be a little closer into your body, some parts can bulge out a little bit. Really just depends on the time of day, how you're feeling. So many factors. So, like acupuncture, piezoelectripuncture is primarily used for pain management, but we have also seen a pretty significant reduction in general stress and anxiety as well, which is a cool little bonus. Okay, so I think we've really gotten into the borders of your energy field. And now I'm just going to kind of feel around. I might take little samples here or there. And I just want to see what's going on. What kind of story it's telling me. Please let me know at any point if you feel any discomfort, any pain, okay? Okay. Alright, I think let's go ahead and take some samples. So I'm just going to twirl my fingers around a bit of your energy and pull it and kind of feel the consistency of it, okay? Just feel how it flows between my fingers, if there's any catching, the texture. Just feel what's going on, and then I'll just let it go, okay? Okay, so let's start. I really want to start right at the top here, so I'm just going to wrap that around my fingers a few times and pull that off, okay? There's a slight almost grittiness to it, really. I think I'll take another little sample of that. I'll use my other hand. Just twirl that around the fingers and pull. Okay. Interesting. So it's a little thin, a little stringy, and a little gritty. Okay, we'll let that part go, and we'll take some other different samples, okay? So let me go ahead and we'll take a little spot right here, I think. So I'm just gonna wrap that around my hands a few times and then just pull that back, and then just kind of feel. That's an odd one. Okay, let me try again. So I'm just going to wrap that around my fingers a few times. Okay, and pull. Okay, let that one go. Let's see, I can probably take another sample right here. So I'm just going to twirl my fingers around that energy, pull that off. Okay, well, I mean, it's certainly giving me much more of a story than just looking alone would do. You can just listen to it a little bit. Yeah, consistency is a little gooey. Just, I mean, not uncommon. I mean, it's a touch strange, but nothing I haven't seen before. So let's try one more spot, okay? Let's go ahead and right around the heart. I'm going to twirl around my fingers around your energy and pull that until it comes away. Okay, I'm going to let that one go and let's try one more sample here, okay? Alright, so I'm going to pull that and then just kind of play with it a little bit. Alright, I'm going to stretch that out. Yeah, it's almost translucent. Okay, we'll let that go. So I'm just going to do a final little look, a final little inspection using a bit of light, okay? Alright. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm going to employ the use of a little pen light here. It has a blue toned light which has been very instrumental in being able to see any little bits that perhaps I didn't pick up on the first inspection. So I'm just going to use this and run it all over your energy field and do just a touch of examination, okay? Okay, so I'm going to start at the top here. I'm going to get a little close here, apologize. And then I think I'm just going to run this along and just go slowly down, slowly, just watching how the light bounces off of your energy, looking for any textural differences, any ripples, waves, any holes. Okay, just going to go ahead and run that back up. There we go. Just a smooth little inspection. Okay. There we go, and at the top. Alright. I think that we can work with that. So I think for your visit today, I am really drawn to this obsidian crystal right here. The reason is overall you feel frazzled. You used that word when we first spoke, and I think that really describes what we're looking at today is frazzled. So obsidian has an amazing calming property. So I think that this will be absolutely perfect for our our piezoelectripuncture treatment today, okay? So I want you to not be intimidated by this little point here. It's actually pretty dull. If you'd like, you can poke at it if you want. Yeah, so it won't do any stabbing at all, okay? Yeah, don't worry about that. So the way this is gonna work is I have our little crystal here, and then I'm going to use a reflex hammer. So in the first studies and trials, these reflex hammers were modified for this specific purpose. However, ones that aren't modified also can work just as well given the right technique. So I'm just going to be striking our crystal at different points in your energy field, and that little influx of energy upon impact penetrates your energy field and stimulates that point and promotes healing. Okay? So, are y'all ready? Alright, let's go ahead and get set up. So to start, I want you to take a deep breath in for me. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Okay, I want you to lower your shoulders, roll them back a little bit, really broaden the rib cage, okay, straighten the spine. Alright, just ground yourself to this moment a little bit and just take a moment to relax, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and bring in our crystal and our reflex hammer. And firstly, we're going to start at the area right between your eyebrows, kind of your third eye area. And I'm just going to bring this in and just tap, tap, tap on that, okay? Tap, 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 tap. So we'll go between 3 to 9 taps for each position, just depending on what position it is, okay? And I'll just check in on your energy field from time to time, okay? So next we're going to do the top of each eyebrow, okay? Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Okay? And the outside corners of each eye. Let's do the point right above your lip. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do right in the middle of your chin. If you could just kind of stretch your chin out for me. Okay, tap, 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 tap. All right. And then we're going to do the top of your head. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. So how did that all feel? Okay, definitely bearable. All right. And your energy field looks a little bit brighter to me. So I think we're going to make some really good progress with you today. So now we're going to go ahead and work on both of your arms, okay? So if you could just hold your arms out for me. Very good. And then I'm going to start by just tapping this on the inside of your elbow, okay? Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and do right below your thumb, so right about in this area, okay? Very good. And then we're going to do a few different spots on your wrist, okay? Very good. Now if you could hold your palm out, I want to do the center of your palm. Very good. And then if you could just show me your thumb so I can do the pad of your thumb there. Very good. So we're going to go ahead and do your other arm. Same points, same process. Okay, so the inside of your elbow here. Okay, and that spot right below your thumb. Very good. And then the 3 points on your wrist. Very good. And let's go ahead and do the center of your palm. Awesome. And then let's do the pad of your thumb, okay? Excellent. So now we're going to do a couple of points along your clavicle, okay? Along your collarbone. So I'm going to do 2 points that are above your clavicle, left and right side. And then we'll do the 2 points, one on each side below your clavicle, okay? So we'll do our right side first. Okay, and below the clavicle. All right, and then the other side, above the clavicle. And below the clavicle. Very good, so let me just check in with your energy field and just make sure that we're on the right track to getting you to a calmer, less frazzled state, okay? So, how are you feeling so far? Doing okay? Okay, that's great. So, now we're going to do a few points that are going to be on the back side of you, okay? So I'm going to get up and move around to the back of you, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing, but I will be out of view for a little bit, okay? Please let me know if at any point you need any reassurance or you're uncomfortable at all, okay? Alright, let me go ahead and get up. Go to the other side here. Okay, so we're going to start with a few spots on the back of your head. So this is going to be kind of near your occiput. So I'm just going to have you just move your head forward a little bit, okay? So you're looking down. All right, and then just going to tap here. Okay, and below that. Okay, and the other side. And below that. Okay, so now I'm going to be working on your back. And this will take a little bit because there's approximately 12 spots that we're going to be stimulating on each side of the spine, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to start right here, right between your shoulder blades here. And we're just going to work our way down, okay? Alright. so that's one side, and then we're going to do the other one. We're going to start up again between your shoulder blades. Okay, excellent. So there's a couple spots on your lower back as well. So I'm not going to go any lower than your sacrum. It's going to be pretty in line with that, okay? So there's 2 spots on each side. We're just going to do our tap, 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 tap. The other side, tap, 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 tap. Okay, is that all right? Okay, so now I'm going to come back around. All right, so I am back to right in front of you, and I'm actually going to be going out of view once more so that we can do some points on your feet and on your legs, okay? But I'll still be right here. I've just got a little footstool right here that'll be on while we do those points, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get down there. Very good. Let me go ahead and grab my little reflex hammer there, okay? And firstly, we're gonna start with the top of your foot, okay? So right here, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, how was that? All right, let's go ahead and do the other top of your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 taps, okay? All right, and let's go ahead and do right below your kneecap, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go ahead and do above your kneecap here, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kind of get into a rhythm of it a little bit. So now we're going to do 2 spots on the back of your knee on each side, okay? Let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, and then we're going to do a couple spots on your hips on each side, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the other side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good. So, just going to put our reflex hammer and our obsidian back, and then just going to come back up. There we are, and get situated again. Alright, it's a lot of work going up and down. So, how are you feeling? Okay, a bit tired, alright. Do you feel more relaxed than when you first came in? Okay, a little bit. Yeah, if you would like, I can just re-examine your energy field a little bit, okay? Yeah, just to make sure that we did everything we could and that we helped you out. Alright, so I'm just going to feel around. You may notice that within the next few days you may either feel quite energized or perhaps a little lethargic. The effects really range from person to person. Some people feel like they just have an absolute jolt of energy, and some people feel like it's been sucked out of them. Really depends on what we targeted. I think that since we really gave you that calming stone, the obsidian, that you might feel a little more on the lethargic side. Well, that works to just calm you down and reduce your stress and anxiety. And I think that within the next few days that'll start to regulate again. It'll normalize a little bit. And then you should feel like you can handle more with less of an issue. At least that's what we hope for. Okay, just gonna smooth that down. So really what I'm seeing here is it's certainly a lot more even. There were a lot of bulges, indents, valleys, what have you, but it's smoothed out quite a bit. And I think I can take a couple of samples just to feel how the consistency is. Okay, so I'm going to start here at the top. Just twirl that around my fingers and pull that off. Okay, it's definitely a thicker consistency and it doesn't pull apart as easily, which is really good. It was a little frayed and fragile before, but I like how stretchy it is. That's good. Just let that go. Let's go ahead and try right here. Okay, pull that. There's certainly not as much of a grittiness to it. It's got more of a grip. Okay, let that one go. And let's do, I've got 2 more samples I can take from. And just pull that. Okay. All right. Yeah. That definitely feels a lot better. I think this is a treatment that really benefits you. It's very effective for you. So if you find that, yeah, it sounds better. That's good. If you find that it's worked really well for you, you're more than welcome to come back to the Kailoom. We can do that again for you. It can be a recurring treatment. Okay? So, do you have any questions, any comments, any concerns for me at all? Okay, that's wonderful. So this room is booked out for the rest of the hour if you'd like to take this time to just snooze a little bit or just relax, recenter, whatever you'd like, okay? Okay, so you can leave whenever you wish, and I hope to see you back sometime soon, okay? Alright, I hope you have a whale of a day and a good rest of your night. Thank you.